Hey there everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we have a year-end special video for you. We're going to take a look back on the year 2021 here on the New York channel, a much better year as far as we're all concerned than 2020, but not quite as good, hopefully, as 2022. There was over 300 videos here on the New York channel for 2021, and that's a lot of videos, and we covered a lot of new territory here. And of course, with all those videos in 2021, there were a lot of views, a lot of thumbs up, a lot of comments, and a lot of new subscribers. So sit back, enjoy, and let's take a look retrospectively at 2021. Considering how horrible 2020 was with regards to the pandemic, 2021 started out much better with most of the hotels and casinos opened in Las Vegas and Atlantic City. I started the year out traveling to Vegas and checking out some hotels and casinos that are somewhat off the beaten path but popular nonetheless, including the M Pool here, the M Resort, the official hotel of the Las Vegas Raiders. Then a trip over to the South Point, which is known for their rodeo events, the biggest rodeo event place in Las Vegas. But the Plaza downtown is coming up kind of strong in number 2 position. And then I ended up at the Silverton, which is known for basically kicking me out of the casino for videotaping. By the way, I'm showing you just the highlights of 2021 in this video. Obviously, I've visited lots more places than what you're going to see today. But the ones you're seeing today are sort of like representative of places that I've been to this year, and everything you're seeing is available on other videos here on the New York channel in case you want to go back. They were all done this past year. Then in March of this year, it was off to Orlando for 2 weeks, which was one of my most ambitious video recording projects ever. I visited all of the Disney parks, including one water park. I also visited all of the Universal parks, all of the shopping centers, as well as International Drive in downtown Orlando. This was actually my very first trip to the Disney and Universal parks here in Orlando, and I was just awestruck with the beauty and the everything all these parks had to offer. I visited every nook and cranny of Orlando and literally came home with over 100 videos. I've only shown about 20 of them so far. My concern is that they're getting dated, but as I look at them now, going through them, Disney and Universal are pretty classic, and I don't think there's going to be any problems showing you guys all the videos this year, this coming year, that you didn't get to see last year coming from Orlando. They're pretty much timeless. By the way, during those 2 weeks in Orlando, I walked well more than 100 miles. My feet are still hurting. As spring turned into summer in 2021, I started visiting locations along the Jersey Shore. I made recordings on lots of places dotting the Jersey Shore, including the Asbury Park area, Brigantine, Cape May, Point Pleasant Beach, Seaside Heights, the Wildwoods, Ocean City, Ocean Grove, you name it. I visited lots of places here. They're all on this channel. And the thing about that I really like about the Jersey Shore is that every single town here is unique. If you showed me a 2-second video clip of the Jersey Shore, I would know exactly where I was, again, because of the uniqueness of every town that dots the Jersey Shore. Lots of food, lots of amusements for the kids as well as the adults, lots of bars, lots of restaurants, great beaches. Jersey Shore has a lot to offer. And because of that, it has its own playlist here on the New York channel. Here's one of my famous drugstore runs, which could mean only one thing. I'm back in Vegas. This was about June of this year. And this trip in June, I decided to spend a lot more time in downtown Las Vegas. Not only did I visit all the hotels and casinos in the Fremont area, but also some places outside the Fremont experience. Like right up the street, there was the Container Park, which we did a tour of. It was about this time that I also started doing slot pulls for you guys, and there'll be a lot more slot pulls coming up in 2022. Of course, there were plenty of walking tours up and down Fremont Street, both daytime and nighttime, and I even took a tour with my new friend Kelly Fairchild from Las Vegas Walking Tours. That was pretty exciting and very informative. Yeah, I've been downtown many a times before, but I really did spend a lot of time this trip
in downtown, and I really discovered all the places to see and things to do, and it really does have a rich history. If anything could be said about 2021 and the New York channel, I would say it's definitely the year of Atlantic City. My thought process was, well, the Vegas videos are doing really well, let me try something a little closer to home, don't expect much from it, but let me see what happens. And boy, was I in for a shock. They became the most watched, most popular, most commented on videos on the channel. Because of the popularity of the videos, I began to explore all areas of Atlantic City, not just the boardwalk, the beach, and the hotels and casinos, but the shopping and restaurants as well. And speaking of restaurants, this started a whole new trend here on the New York channel in 2021. I did a short video on White House Subs, which is just 2 blocks from the boardwalk and has been around since the 40s, and it's popular among the not only locals but tourists as well. And that video became extremely popular, and I decided to do some more food videos, and more about food videos later in this video. But before I get off topic, which is about food right now, I had the fortunate opportunity to visit Harry's Raw Oyster Bar at Bally's just several days before it closed, and I'm glad I visited. I was never there before. I'm glad I visited right before they closed, and unfortunately, they're not around anymore. 2021 was the first time I visited the Atlantic City Air Show, and actually it was the first time I visited any air show. I had a great time, definitely going back 2022. Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey was visited several times in 2021. During the summer, we visited and checked out all the rides and the attractions and some food and some shopping as well, but it was near the end of the year where we had a lot of fun. We visited the Fright Fest Festival, which was during the Halloween season, as well as Holiday in the Park, which was a drive-through as well as a walk-through experience. Those will be shown a little later in this video. And a couple of quick shout-outs, one to Deborah Camacho, who found Cabby in the Oculus video from New York City, one pulled from the vault, as well as Wise Malik, who found Cabby in the New York City Italy video, also pulled from the New York vault. So congratulations, guys. The last shout-outs for 2021, there'll be plenty more 2022. September 2021 saw, yes, yet another trip back to Las Vegas. The last time I was in Vegas back in June, I missed the opening of Resorts World by just a few days. Of course, that's just my luck. So now that it's September, I'm visiting it about 3 months after it opened to see what it looks like and what it's all about. There was so much hype regarding the opening of Resorts World from the media and other vloggers on YouTube, and my first impression was, it's nice, and from what I understand now, it's struggling, so we'll see what happens to this resort in the future. My focus on the September visit to Las Vegas was 2 things. 1, getting around town or mass transportation, and 2, food. Because the food videos were doing pretty well in Atlantic City, I decided to focus on some food here while I was here in September, and first started off with a buffet at the MGM Grand, thanks to Wise Malik, who said you should do a buffet video. You guys really gave me some great feedback on these food videos, and well, I decided at this point going forward that there was going to be a lot more focus on food here on the New York channel, and of course there'll be a lot more focus on food going into 2022. There was so much food covered here on the New York Channel for the last 4 months of 2021 between Las Vegas and Atlantic City. Let's do a little montage here of just some of the places we visited. Then there's the hotel rooms and the hotel room and pool tours that we took on 2021. I think I visited more hotel rooms and pools in 2021 than I have in my entire life. We visited several in Las Vegas and every single one of the 9 hotel and casinos in Atlantic City. And don't forget, there was Orlando too. Lots of hotel rooms, and there's even more that I visited near the end of the year. They'll be uploaded in 2022. 2001 ended up with a beautiful Christmas season here on the New York Channel. We checked out Six Flags Great Adventure Holiday in the Park, both drive-through and the walk-through. We visited every hotel and casino here in Atlantic City to see how they decorated for the season. And I just wanted to thank all of you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, the commenters, for making 2021 a fantastic year for the New York Channel. I had a great time. I hope you guys did as well. One of the things I didn't mention on this video is the New York Community Room, which has been extremely engaged all year long, and I thank you guys for that as well. I just wanted to take this moment to thank everyone who subscribed, who watches, who thumbs up, who comments. Thank you so much for a fantastic 2021. I had a great time making these videos, and 2022 promises to be even a lot more fun. Peace, love, and joy. Here's to a fantastic 2022. Happy New Year, everyone.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.